Hi, I'm Dr. Valerie Small, and I'm here again with our guest for Women's History Month. Okay, this three-part series segment, I had the opportunity of interviewing a queen from Uganda. Yay! And it was my pleasure. I met her over the weekend at the Apollo Theater. I met her through a dear friend of mine, the work that I'm doing with domestic violence survivors in Harlem. And they had tickets for us for the Apollo Theater, where we went to go see Susie Orman. And that's where I met Gladys. And it was just a blessing. And I said, Gladys, I need to highlight you for Women's History Month. And she agreed. So that's why we're here today talking. This is the third part of, this is the final segment of the three-part series that we've been talking about. And now Gladys is going to tell us how we can actually participate in her mission and how we can actually make things happen. And before she says that, and before we go forward, I want to let you know that I did purchase my book. I have my book. Yay! So I'm excited about it. And I'm going to ask all my friends and colleagues if they would be interested in, well, not if they would be interested in, I'm going to ask them to help support our sister here. So I got my book, I have my book, and I'm excited about that. But Gladys, we're going to close out this series, and my theme and my tagline is always making things happen. What could we do to make things happen?
I think, Dr. Valerie, what's happening across the world is that most times we think that the challenge is in other countries. That, for instance, you coming from the United States, that everything here is okay. Mm-hmm. But considering what we have experienced in the different countries, mm-hmm. there's a lot to do everywhere. Women's rights are important in every country. There's gender-based violence everywhere. There's inequality, there's injustice, irrespective of the countries where we are coming from. Mm-hmm. And what can we do? We first of all have voice, mm-hmm. Speak up, get involved, take action. There's a lot of support systems that are happening across the world, gender-based shelters. There's a lot that is happening in the churches where we are coming from. Social capital is important, so we need to be in spaces where we are supporting each other. Mm-hmm. Yes. One thing that we have talked about is that women should be able to support each other, but not only women, we should all be able to support each other, defend those that are voiceless, get involved in what our countries are doing. There's a lot of policy and legal framework that is happening in our different countries about GBV, about equality. We are here at the CSW, and there's a lot that all countries are talking about in terms of empowering women. Get involved. But also in the spaces where we are, our families, our friends, be the change agent that can make things happen, just like Dr. Valerie has said. So it doesn't matter where you're coming from. There's a lot of work to be done irrespective of where we're coming from.
Wow. Gladys, I like what you said. I like the fact that you said one thing you just said, and it stuck out. Be an agent of change agent. And I remember years ago, I attended a church, the Elam International Fellowship Church, with the late Archbishop Wilbur S. McKinley. And I remember a theme that he gave us for, I think, a year or so, for a couple of years. It was, we are agents of change. Agents of change. And there was even a song that was written about being agents of change. And so that just struck a chord with me. So I hope, not I hope, no, not I hope. I'm doing, and I'm being, and we're doing, and we are agents of change. And again, I want to commend you for all the work that you are doing here. And is there any specific information that you could direct us to right now before we close out? Is there any websites or anywhere that we can help you and your organization at the moment?
Okay, thank you so much. Please visit the ACT Alliance and find out what they are doing. There's a new campaign that is running that is called Created Equal. Visit our website for Dan Church Aid and find out what is happening. But also in all the societies or communities where we are coming from, there's a lot that is happening, especially for those smaller organizations that cannot go to the internet. So plug in. It starts from where you are. You cannot impact the world if you're not creating the change in your neighborhood. So it starts from our neighborhoods.
Wow. So if we are not creating the change first in our neighborhoods, then how can we actually go abroad or elsewhere and make a change? And we'll be surprised that there are changes, Gladys, that needs to be made in our neighborhood. And charity starts at home.
Certainly.
It starts at home. So those of you who are not active and those of you who are active, we want to thank you for being active and being the agent of change. But I hope this conversation that we've had, Gladys, really put some fire over some people, under some people, and get them going to start to make things happen. So with that being said, is there anything else that you want to leave us with?
I think my book is on market. It's going to be on Amazon soon. Go buy the book. Thank you.
Go buy the book. Well, you have it. You heard it. Gladys, thank you. And I want to say Happy Women's History Month. But I have to say every day is Women's History, and especially for the work that you're doing. And I want to thank you and commend you for the work and allowing me to interview you. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages across the globe, I'm Dr. Valerie Small with a little bit of small advice, making things happen. Have a great day. Thank you, Gladys. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And I want to say thank you.